Y'all, we jumping right on in. See how I just sat plop down? We jumping into today's episode. Check this out. I'm gonna share with you on this episode three things on how to reprogram your mind when your child goes to prison, that goes to jail, any type of thing. We as mothers need to reprogram our thinking, the way we think about the situation, have a different perspective. Let's create an atmosphere. I know you saying, Tiffany, how do you reprogram your mind when your child is incarcerated, when your child got sentenced to 15 years, 20 years? How do you reprogram your mind? You know what? You're at the right channel. Let's do this together. Mamas, it's your girl, Tiffany Nicole. Welcome to Locked In. You're going to be locked in with me for the next, I don't know, 27 minutes, 34 minutes. I don't know. We're going to see how we go. But welcome to the channel. If you're new to this channel, thank you for watching. Subscribe, leave a comment. Let's talk. All right, let's go. So, you are probably telling me right now, Tiffany, how do you reprogram your mind when you know your child is about to serve a long-term sentence, or your son or daughter has to figure out a plea deal that they have to take? You're right, Tiffany. How do you do that? Let me tell you how. Let me share a little bit about myself. One, my son has been in solitary confinement.
This is the cell for solitary
Next month
confinement.
is going to mark 17 months. 17 months, you guys. My son has been in solitary confinement. Has that taken me on a roller coaster? It's taken me up and down with emotions. But I was doing some research the other day, and now I'm reading more books, and I was telling myself, self. Do you guys ever do that? Self. Self, it is time to reprogram your mind and the way you think at the situation. Tiffany, have a different perspective. Lisa, Sarah, Melissa, Angie, Angel, all of you mothers that are listening, I'm just saying names. Kelly, everybody that is listening, Lori, Crystal, reprogram your mind in this situation. Is it easy? No, it's not. But is it worth it at the end? Yes, because there's something always greater on the other side of our trauma. Always something greater. I promise you that. The first thing when it comes to reprogramming your mind, right? You're like, there's so many thoughts that go through our mind. Did you guys know that it is over 60 to 70,000 thoughts per day that we have in our mind? Y'all, 60 to 70,000 thoughts go through our mind per day. That is what I Googled that. And think about all the thoughts that y'all think about. For real. Bills. Am I going to get married? My husband, what I'm going to cook, work, your future, your child's future, prison, dealing with the court system, the protesting. All of these things go through your mind. Write the book. Do I not write the book? Do I start the nonprofit organization? Do I help my neighbor? Do I start the business? Do I start the restaurant? All these thoughts. And you know what? Let's pause. Remember, we're reprogramming our mind, right? The Bible says that to call those things not as though they were. We can call those things. We're going to call those things out. So the first step when it comes to reprogramming your mind is we finna just breathe. Just inhale, exhale. That's the first thing. I know you like, Tiffany, what does that got to do about with the mind? That has a lot to do with your mind. Sometimes we just be going and we do not inhale and exhale. Just pause. Just exhale that out. That's what I'm talking about. As mothers, we are going, ripping and running. Just pause. As you're listening to this episode, if you're driving, don't do it while you're driving because I need you to focus on the road. When you get home, just pause and just inhale and exhale. When you walk your neighborhood, inhale and exhale. That's all I'm asking you to do. That is the first step when it comes to reprogramming your mind, is that right there. Second step, I want you, I know you're like, Tiffany, inhale, exhale. Okay, I did that. That doesn't change my mind. It doesn't. But don't it feel good? Can we be honest? Don't it feel good? It feels good. Yeah, it feels good. It does. And when you inhale and exhale, say to yourself, it's going to be okay. It is going to be okay. I don't care how bad it gets. Remind you guys, next month it's going to be over 17 months of me not hearing my son's voice. And you know what? I probably don't even got the dates right. It's probably longer than that. I don't know, but I do know that this time of last year, I didn't speak to my son. Y'all, this time I was not speaking to my son at the other previous prison that he was at. Now he's at a new prison, and now I'm still not talking to him because he's in solitary confinement. So I want us to just say to yourself, it is going to be okay. I know you're like, Tiffany, but I'm doing this is happening. It is going to be okay because all things work together for our good. All things, ladies, everything is working, the good, the bad, the ugly. It is working towards your good. The second thing is I want you guys to start meditating. You're like, "What, Tiffany? What are you talking about?" There's more things. I'm pretty sure there's a list of things on how to reprogram your mind, but I'm just giving you the top 3 as mothers because we deal with anxiety, depression, the 3 things that we need for mothers with children that are incarcerated, the 3 things to reprogram our minds because we're dealing with, y'all hear Marley? She want to scratch. Okay. You done? Okay. She's done. There's 3 things that us mothers need to do. And I said, inhale, exhale, and say everything's going to be okay. The second thing is like meditating. I know you're like, Tiffany, what? I've been meditating for the past, what month? I would say the end of August. I've been starting to meditate. When I say meditate, not when I wake up in the morning, I pick up my iPhone, I start looking at the emails, text messages, social media, the news. I don't even do that anymore. I don't. Now, I literally have a sleeping mask and I sleep with a sleeping mask. But, and then sometimes it comes off me in the middle of the night. I don't know how I'll be sleeping. But anyway, so I literally take my sleeping mask, put it over my face, and I lay down in my bed or either I sit up. It depends on how I feel. And I literally start visualizing my son coming home, what it's going to look like. What am I going to be wearing? How is my hair going to be? My hair is definitely not going to be like this. I took my braids out. I need to get my hair rebraided. So, y'all, don't judge me on how I look right now. But I literally can see myself and what I'm going to look like when I go pick him up. I literally have this feeling of laughter, of joy, crying, smiling, all of that. I'm literally visualizing what is my life going to look like when he comes home. And then my dreams, my own personal dreams, I want to move into a different place. I'm visualizing my new apartment. I'm literally doing that on a daily. Is it hard? Yeah. Oh, I told you 60 to 70,000 thoughts go through our mind per day.
The problem,
Per day.
Homer, is that the
Y'all,
mind is
we're
always
unpacking
chattering
this as
away.
mothers that we deal with so much and not even our own personal trauma. I didn't even add our own personal childhood trauma on that. I'm talking about the sons and the daughters that are incarcerated. That alone is a lot. We're unpacking that in this episode. And I really want you to start meditating. Seriously, I don't care how bad the situation looks. I don't care if your body's aching. Just start meditating on feeling better. Start small, whatever that might be, whatever that looks like. I'm visualizing myself look like, what would I look like 20 pounds lighter? because of I'm going to be in the gym. I need to change my eating habits, all of that. But mothers, that is the second step is just meditate. Literally just close your eyes and just think about when your child or when your son or daughter comes home. What does that look like to you? Who is going to be in the room? Who's going to be at the party, the welcome home party? What does that look like? What dress are you going to wear? What shirt are you going to wear? What color is your hair going to be? Are you wearing earrings? Are you not wearing earrings? Visualize what that looks like. And when you see it, even if you're saying, Tiffany, I can't see it, I can't see it. I'm thinking about paying the bills. The mortgage is due. I got to get my car fixed. Oh my God, I got to go pick up some cookies for my child's Girl Scout committee. I know it's going to be hard because your brain, all these thoughts are going through, but train the mind and the body. Y'all, I was doing some research. Seriously. I was reading, it was saying, I forgot the doctor's name, but he's a psychiatrist, and he was saying that when we get to 35 years old, we are already conditioned and programmed on how we're going to be for the next half of our life. Because we're just programmed of doing the same thing every day. Of getting up, going to work, make your coffee, come home, do it all over again. People that irritate you at work, we do it all over again. And then we come home and we're sad and depressed because we have programmed our minds to be sad. But remember what the first step was: to inhale, to exhale, and say everything's going to be okay. And then meditate. Think about how we can reprogram our mind. Think about the LeBron James, the Kobe Bryants, all the major athletes. Think about the people that were in the Olympics, how they had to train the body, but they also had to train their mind. They had to visualize themselves getting to the finish line. Visualize your son or daughter once they get out of prison, that they're going to go back to school, start a business, whatever that might be. Visualize your daughter opening up a restaurant, open up a clothing line. Visualize what your child has passion for. While they're in prison, have those conversations with them about when they get out. What do you see? What would you like to do when you get out? And start visualizing your child doing those things, building an empire. I know you're like, Tiffany, I'm 50, I'm 60, I'm too old to do that. Just try it for 21 days. They say it takes 21 days to either make or break a habit. Y'all, let's break the habit of doing the same thing every day, of our negative thoughts, of depression, of sadness, when we don't hear it from our children. Again, 17 months will be next month that I haven't heard my son's voice. Here I am, still here, unlocked in with Tiffany Nicole. You guys, we have to just pause. I know you're like, it's too much going on. Just try it. Try it for 21 days. Let me know. Put it in the comments. Let me know what day you started. We're going to do this together. I've been doing it. I will continue to keep doing it because I literally want to program my mind to see what's on the other side, to call those things. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Like, seriously, leave a comment. Share this with other mothers. You can even share this with people that are like just stuck. They may not have a child incarcerated. Share this. I want feedback. Tell me what you guys think about the 3 things that I'm saying. I have to get to the third one. But yeah, share this, subscribe to my channel. You guys, this channel is for mothers with incarcerated kids. I'm going to continue to keep speaking my voice to let the world know that we matter as mothers. Guilty or not guilty, that's still somebody's child. Still somebody's child. And the weight that mothers carry is a lot. I don't care what the situation is with your child. That is still someone's child, and the world needs to know that us mothers, we do matter, and our children matter. They do. Right? Subscribe. Okay, ready for the third one? Ready for the third one? You ready? You ready? The third one is to speak those things not as though they were. Call out whatever that is defeating you. You bind it up. Bind it up. Literally bind it up. So, with that being said, this is what you do. I'm blessed and highly favored. Whatever you want to say on your list, my son is coming home. I am healed. He will have a job when he gets out of prison. Call those things, whatever that's on your list, call it out and write it out. I may have 4 steps now, Mike, because I said 3. So I may have 4 instead of 3. So I said top 3 things. Okay, so it may be top 4 things to do for mothers with incarcerated kids, how to reprogram your mind. Okay, so 4 things. Y'all still love me, right? Okay, so listen, you can still make it into 3. Call it out. Write it out. Whatever you feel that's good for you. But I feel like you should still call it out. Call it out. Whatever you're facing, the sadness, call that out. I am no longer sad. I am happy. You're like, Tiffany, how am I happy when my son finna be in prison for the next 20 years? The next 20 years does not have to be filled with depression. You can reprogram your mind to not be in that funk. You can create happiness. I know you're like, Tiffany, I can't create happiness. No, you can. Because in this video, I'm showing you how you can create your happiness. Again, 17 months, y'all. And I'm creating happiness because I'm visualizing my son coming home one day. And y'all know I'm 40 and some change. And y'all know I can't cook like that. But I'm visualizing me cooking for my son. I'm visualizing my son and I in the kitchen cooking together. Together, y'all. I know you like, Tiffany, tear down these walls of fear, doubt, unbelief, guilt, whatever that you're carrying in your heart, let it go. Visualize yourself being healed and say, I am healed. I am whole. I am great. I am a wonderful mother. Just because Timmy went to prison, Timmy has to serve time. I am whole and I am healed and I am free from guilt. Write that out. When I'm telling you guys, reprogram your thinking. You have to, because if you don't, you are going to stay in a place of depression and it's going to eat you up on the inside. People going to ask you, how old are you? And you're really in your 40s, but you really look like you're 65 because it's eating you up on the inside. On this channel, we're going to do self-care. We're doing a wellness journey. We are going to be some fit mamas. We are literally going to reprogram the way we think about so many things in life. Ladies, we have to reprogram our mind. We have to. Again, inhale. Everything's going to be okay. Second thing, meditate. Close your eyes. Visualize yourself and your child at the dinner table laughing. I'm literally looking and I'm seeing me picking my son up. And my hair's, I'll most likely have my real hair. I won't have any braids. And my hair is going to be long. Because my son loves when my hair's long. And I want to show him how long my hair, that I cut my hair off a year ago. Here it is, I'm growing my hair back out. I know. Don't worry. Yeah, I know. It's a lot. But anyway. Yeah. And then the third one is to call those things not as though they were. Write it out. I think it's Habakkuk 2:2. Write the vision, make it plain. Write out whatever. I am healed. I am whole. I am free. I'm no longer bound to guilt. I am now happy and fulfilled. I am now living abundant life. Even if your son or daughter is serving a 20 to 30 year bid, you as a mama got to keep living. And you I know it's going to be some good days and bad days. But in those good days, let's embrace I am healed. I am happy. I am happy. I will make it to the other side.
To get to the other side.
There's a reason why the enemy fights you to get to the other side, because he doesn't want you to see the glory and what it looks like. That's why there's a fight for you to get to the other side. There's a reason. And I'm here to say that on this journey, on this platform, that I'm going to help you to get to the other side. I'm going to keep telling you to keep speaking those things. You are beautiful. You can make this happen. Whatever your dreams and goals are, it can happen. Go back. Look, go back. Pull out that notebook. You got to blow the dust off. Pick up that pen. Write again. Whatever that might be. Remember, 60 to 70,000 thoughts go through our mind per day. That's a lot of thoughts, y'all. It's a lot of thoughts. Let's reprogram the mind. Even through the darkness, you can still figure out how I can make it to the other side. Trust me. Though you slay me, I still trust the process. I still trust this. These 17 months of me not hearing my son's voice, there's something in that. Do I stay depressed and be mad at the world? Do I just get up and do the same thing? Or do I shift my thinking and change my thinking and have a different perspective and say, is God protecting my son in those 17 months? He protected him when he got shot. He protected him when there was a shootout in my hometown. He was in prison and there was a shootout that my son probably would have went to that party. Let's be honest. His ass would have been at that party. Let's just be honest. All his friends were there. I'm just saying. Just saying, y'all. I know my son would have been there. But my son was in prison. So again, God's protected him. There's something in this pain for you and for me. But I refuse to sit in the dark and be sad every day. I refuse to be numb. I refuse to just go through life. Because right now, some people are on life support or hospice. And you have a life and you're healthy. Live it to the fullest, y'all. Again, subscribe to my channel. Share this. Leave a comment. I want to know, when are you going to start your 21-day meditation? Tell me did you pick up a journal? Leave it in the comments. I want to know what day you started, because we're going to do this together. Remember, we're in this together. No mother walks alone on this journey. Y'all, come on. I want to know. What y'all, come on. I want to know. I want y'all to let me know in the comments so I can read it, so I can see when y'all starting, so I can I'm going to be your coach. Yeah. By the way, hey, if you guys enjoyed this video, check out the next video I have. Again, unpacking everything. We got to unpack this. This is a day-by-day lifestyle. Having a child incarcerated, you just can't be like, woohoo, I'm okay, I'm free. Nah, we're unpacking things. We're letting things go. It's a day-by-day journey. Get you a therapist, get you some Jesus. Y'all already know. Y'all get some tea, but I'm going to give me his first miracle, which is wine. So I'm going to get that, and I'm going to make it to the other side. And y'all, we going to make it to the other side. Not I. We all are going to make it to the other side, and we all are going to sit back, and we're going to be like, Tiffany, man, it was worth it. I know that sounds crazy, but it was worth it. Everything that we're going through right now is building us as mothers, as women. Remember, you are somebody of importance. You're powerful. You're relentless. You're strong. You are a fighter. You're a survivor. Again, it's your girl, Tiffany Nicole. You guys share this. You guys check out my next video. All right.